Yun, magandang umaga mga nanonood ng Valorant ngayon. Ako si Excelsior PH at ito si Vmax. Kami ang magiging casters niyo ngayon para sa National Grassroots Program ng Philippine Esports Organization for Valorant. Now, Vmax, kamusta ka ngayon? No?
Ayos na ayos naman tayo dyan, Sir Excelsior PH. And gusto ko rin kamustahin lahat ng nanonood ngayon dyan sa ating live stream. And syempre, huwag nyo kalimutan guys, i-like and share yung live stream natin for today dahil marami tayong matutunghayang maiinit na laban.
Tama, no? So parang sa Philippine Esports Organization, it will not be made possible, no? Siyempre sa ating mga supporters. Of course, the National Grassroots Program is organized by PESO. Sa mga di nakakalam, ang PESO o Philippine Esports Organization ay ang National Sports Association para sa esports dito sa Pilipinas. Layunin ng PESO na palakihin at pasiglahin ang esports industry dito sa ating bansa. Sila ay isang non-stock, non-profit organization at binubuo ng mga esports industry big players katulad ng Tier 1, Goliath Concepts, Mineski Global, TNC, Bren Esports at madami pang iba. Suportahan natin ang PESO sa kanilang mga adhikain. Para sa karagdagang impormasyon, alam nyo na sa pumunta doon sa www.esports.com.ph o kaya ang kanilang Facebook fan page na Philippine Esports Organization kung saan kayo nanonood ngayon.
Yes, and guys, syempre kung gusto nyo rin maka-experience ng power of smart 5G in over 4,900 sites nationwide, switch now to experience the difference. Visit smart.com.ph/MNP to learn more.
And of course, thank you to our partner, Realme. Yan ang nagpapaandar ng mga tournament natin dito sa National Grassroots Program sa Philippine Esports Organization. Of course, now, sino ba ang mga papanurin natin muna sa semis? Baymax?
Yes, there are two series or two semifinals bago tayo pumasok sa grand finals at ang maglalaban-laban dyan, Sir Excelsior, is Pyxis versus Aurorus Elite and Looters Club versus Scarty Evo.
Oh, yun. So, again, yung iba to sa mga qualifiers, no? Hindi na to BO1 lang. Naging BO3 na tayo ngayon. Semifinals to, no? Pyxis versus Aurorus Elite. Ang mauuna, sa susunod naman, Looters Club versus Carty Evo. No? So, pwedeng umandar yung kung gaano kabilis yung mga matches natin, Baymax, no? Kunyari, biglang naging 2-0 kagad. Baka mapaaga tayo ng onte, di ba? Depende yan sa mga laro natin. Pero, of course, ako hindi ako nag-expect ng 2-0. Ikaw ba?
Ay, naku.
To eh.
Siyempre, kung nakapasok sila dito, meaning lang yan, marami pa silang magagandang maipapakita at itinatagong sikreto na pwede na lang gamitin, di ba? Para makalamang or at least pahirapan man lang yung kanilang makakatapat dito. Kasi, Excelsior, alam naman natin, pagdating sa semifinals, hindi ka naman pwedeng basta-basta na lang maglalaro. Nandyan yung mga pagpaplano, siyempre.
O nga, hindi basta-basta at kailangan siguradong itong mga teams na to nag-practice na yan. Hindi basta-basta yan na parang hindi lang parang walang warm-up, diretso na walang ganong klaseng mga unrated plays. Talagang pag-iisipin mo kung komto, talagang all-in ka na. Isang rank na lang para isang panalo na lang para maka-up rank ka. Ganun yun. Ganun kataas ang pressure. Pero syempre, mas mataas ang pressure dahil ang pinaglalabanan nila ay yung price na 5,000 pesos para sa champion, di ba? Baymax, laki na.
Yes, malaki na yung 5,000 pesos. And syempre, yung each regional tournament natin will be run over the course of 2 days, which is nangyari na ngayon. And eto na tayo sa grand finals. Yung 5,000 na yun, pwede nilang paghatian yun. Pwede nilang pambili ng skins, ng battle pass, di ba? Lalo na yung latest sa skin ngayon, gustong-gusto ko actually, yung yung pamaypay.
Ay, pamaypay. Ako kasi gusto ko yung yung Champions 2022 yung na recently na nakuha ko. Sabi ko, pero medyo hindi ako naganda dun sa niya sa AR-45 niya, no? Pero okay lang. Nagustuhan ko yung aesthetic ng bagong baril. Pero of course, yung itong National Grassroots Program, di ba, Baymax? Ito yung parang way na makita ka ng mga recruiter, no? Para galingan mo talaga. Ito talaga yung mga non-professional, mga students, kung ikaw ang naka-join dito at nanalo ka, mas makikita ka ng mga recruiter. Oy, baka pwede itong maglaro, di ba? So, tignan natin ang mga map na nakita nila or na pinili nila.
Napili na nga. Ito, for game number 1, Pyxis, Pick Haven, Aurorus Elite naman for Icebox. Wow. And game 3 is Ascent.
Ayun.
Ikaw ba, Sir Excelsior? Ano bang favorite map mo? sa Valorant?
Naku, simple lang yan, bind. Maliit lang, ayoko ng mga
Mhm.
malaking map masyado at, medyo intensive yun kasi corners lang naman and of course may portal ka rin naman just in case. Pero itong Haven na 'to, naku, mukhang okey din 'to kasi ABC 'no, dito tayo medyo nagkakaroon ng, importante ang communication 'no, at
Yes.
importante din ang distribution ng mga tao mo, so yung mga agents mo. Pero tignan natin Icebox, dati yun yung pinaka-hated. Tapos
Mhm.
dumating yung Breeze, yun naman yung pinaka-hated. Tapos dumating
Tapos
naman yung
naging
Fracture.
Fracture.
Oo, yun na, 'di ba?
Lumipat lang ng lumito. Well, technically kasi yung Haven, yung isa sa pinakamalaking mapa, though isa rin to sa paborito kong mapa sa Excelsior.
Hmm,
Dahil dito nahahasa yung communication nyo as a team. Dahil tulad nga ng sabi mo, di ba? Kailangan balance lahat ng strategy na gagawin ninyo as a whole team.
tama, tama. And at speaking about balance, tignan natin siyempre sa kanilang agent pick mamaya kung sino ang
Mhm.
magiging, ipipiliin nila. Kasi siyempre, hindi basta-basta ulit yung mga agent 'no, kailangan balance din kayo, eh. Minsan may, duelist, kailangan may duelist, may sentinel, may
Mhm.
initiator, 'di ba? At minsan meron nga akong nakitang team na parang, "Uy, bakit walang healer?" Hindi siguro nila kailangan or di ko alam kung anong strategy nila. Pero if it works for you as a team, then it will be the best for you. Sometimes medyo ano talaga, medyo mahirap maging mag-isa sa mga ganitong klaseng tournament. Kailangan may maganda kang trade-off, may magandang composition. Tingnan natin 'di ba Baymax 'no, kung talagang
Mhm.
nakapag-practice sila.
Yes, kung ano nga ba yung mga agents na napag-practicean nila kasi nasa
Mm,
player naman talaga yan, guys. Kung
mhm,
ano ba yung syempre they have scrims, they have
mm,
practice every day. Kung ano nga ba yung agent na nararapat para dito sa specific map na to. Pero usually kasi pag ito yung mapa na nakikita natin, Haven for the first game, ang best agent na nakikita natin dito is either the Jet or yung Reyna. Bihira ako makakita ng race dito eh.
Oo nga, medyo ano, mahirap makita ng race, parang medyo nag-fall off na siya dun sa ano, sa pagiging, sa pagpili ng mga duelist. Pero of course, hindi mawawala ang mga smokers dito. Omen, laking
Yes.
factor nito. Nakita mo yung spike na drop sa A, gamitan mo ng
Mhm.
ult, mapupunta ka naman sa C, pwede mo siyang i-clutch din 'no. Siyempre puwede ka rin mag-teleport and mag-smoke, very important at paggamit ng blind as well. So Omen, feeling ko magkakaroon ng Omen. Sabi mo nga, may Jet, may Reyna, yung dalawa, pwede mag-healer. Sage, of course.
Mhm.
Almost always makikita ko merong mga tactical na blocks, especially for defenders as well, when using Sage. Makikita mo pwede sa B, pwede rin dun sa may C, sa may garage, and
Yep.
even going aggressive as well. Diba? So medyo yung, kumbaga, yung naiiba na lang yung fifth man. Di natin alam to, pero ako talaga, I am kind of, how do you say this, confident na yun nga yung mga napili natin ang papasok doon. Pero yung fifth, medyo, yun yung magiging wild card. Trump card
Yes.
nila, di ba,
Mhm.
Baymax?
Yung mga doon na ano eh, yung initiator kasi usually talaga yung nagbibigay ng space para sa duelist. Yung iba ang mindset, di dapat yung duelist na nag-entry yung nagbibigay ng space sa atin. Pero syempre, bago mag-entry yung duelist, dapat
Mhm,
nakapag-gather na ng info yung
mhm,
fifth man na initiator ninyo para
mhm,
malinis at mabilis na nakaka-entry yung mga
mhm,
duelist ninyo. Kumbaga tulungan lang talaga dapat eh. And
mhm.
sang-ayon ako dun sa Omen kasi siya lang yung tanging agent na nagre-refill yung smoke.
Oo.
'Di ba? Sa
Mhm,
para sa akin ang smoke or yung, controller na pinaka the best na puwede nilang gamitin dito is Astra and Omen. Unang-una, the range
tama.
nung smoke kung gaano nila kalayo puwedeng gamitin kahit na sabihin
Mhm,
nating nasa A, papunta ng
mhm.
C, puwede nilang lagyan ng smoke 'yan.
Oo nga, eh. So, parang puwedeng-puwede nila ilipat kung saan man nila gusto nilagay and yung mga smokers, naku very important 'yan. Pero minsan naglaro nga ako isang beses sa Baymax, so sabi, "Bakit ka pa nag-Brimstone, eh, nag-Astra na ako?" Sabi ko, "Okey lang naman." Pero kung iisipin mo, parang double, eh, dalawa yung, gano'n. So, parang nagkakaroon ng overlap minsan. So, mas maganda na sakto sa ating mga players na magawa nila ito and ang composition as well and position. No, speaking of position, no,
Mhm.
ano bang feeling mo, Baymax, ang mas magandang positioning sa Ascent? Ay, sa Haven pala, sorry. Yes.
Sa Haven kasi if you're on the attacking side, ang the best position na nakikita ko is yung yung C, eh.
Mhm.
Yung C or yung positioning niyo when attacking C is a 3-2 strat. Yung tinatawag namin 3-2 strat usually is
Mhm.
tatlo on na C long tapos dalawa yung mag-e-entry on through garage para mas
Mhm.
madali nilang ma-cover up no
Mhm.
yung site na yon. Well, there are two entry points as well dun sa A pero masikip masyado and
Oo nga,
maraming corners na kailangan kang i-check na mas
oo nga,
madaling depensahan ng defending side.
oo nga. Pero feeling ko yung A, puwede mo siyang i-take na mas maaga or mas mabilis lalo 'pag nag all o utilities out ka. Kasi 'pag
Yes.
hindi ka gumamit ng utilities medyo mahirapan ka. Peek right, peek left, makikita mo sa A long pa lang, peek right ka kaagad, check mo nga box. Pagpasok mo sa mismong site, peek right, peek left, peek up ka kaagad. So medyo mahirapan ka.
Mhm.
Pero ngayon, makikita natin ang itong agent pick screen versus it's gonna be Aurorus Elite versus Star Pyxis. Nakita mo ngayon, no, sinabi mo nga kanina, Baymax, no, naglabas ng Astra, Sky, of course, and naglabas ng Breach. Dito si Tatsilog, Raven, at nako, Cypher.
Oh.
So, siguro si Jet, oh, tapos si Cypher. So, itong sinabi natin may healing at least one. Nakita mo, yan si
Mhm.
Sky. Meron kang, yung nga, si Astra, you'll have your smokes. You will have your blind coming from Tatsilog as Breach. Meron ka ding traps that are going to be set by Seni, no? So, mukhang okay naman. Mukhang balance naman sa Aurorus Elite. Tignan naman natin sa Star Pixis, Baymax.
Star Pyxis, they have the raise, no? The usual order. If you remember, kakasabi ko lang kanina na bihira ako makakita ng raise onto
Mhm.
Haven. So medyo kakaiba yung attack pattern dito ng Star
Choose your
Pyxis. They don't
agent.
have any jet. They do have the Astra. Oy, meron din silang breach. Though this time, hindi Sky yung kasama niya. And this
Mhm.
is a fade. Tapos Chamber, yung kanilang last pick. They're still
Mhm.
thinking about it though para sa kanilang Sentinel. But yes,
Oo,
that's gonna be a Chamber. Well, Chamber
chamber.
isa sa the best Sentinel na pwede mong ilagay dito sa mapa na to, especially if you want him to hold a specific sites, either A or yung C, napakadali niyang i-handle yan.
Nako, mukhang madaming bulag-bulag dito. Buti na lang tayo yung casters dito kasi ayaw mo
Yes!
mapunta sa ganyang klaseng match, no? Puro bulagan. Especially, makikita mo sa, Pyxis. Pyxis ba yung nakita ko may dalawang blind, no? Breach and
Dalawa.
Sky. Tapos makikita mo, ay nako, mahirap. Magandang, ito, pag naglaro ka solo queue, magkakaproblema ka dyan. Kasi minsan, mahirap mag-setup ng blind, lalo na kung agro-agro yung kakampi mo. Yun na team setup, kailangan mo rin ng comms. Sabihin mo, mag-blind na ako. Okay, may hindi mag-overlap at hindi mabablind yung kasama mo. So yun talaga, importante rin yun, yung communications within the tournament as well. So, pero nakita mo, what does that say about the pick? Yung nakita mo sa side mo, Baymax, na parang wala silang healer, more the chamber yung last na pick. What about it?
Well, yung sa Team Star kasi more on aggressive and aggressive yung gagawin nilang strategy dito, especially with having the Chamber. No, alam naman natin Chamber can almost act as a duelist himself, no? So maganda yung naging plano nila rito. They can easily cover up unlike the Sky na with the dog lang tsaka niya ma-check yung site, but with the help of this fade, 'di ba? Mas maki-clear out nila yung site ng mas mabilis. He does have the first kill, yun ang habol na ghost, tapos nandyan yung eye na kung if ever feeling ko marami tong line up Sir Excelsior
Oo
para
nga.
sa agent na to.
Alam mo, gusto kong makita rin na isang magandang Rolling Thunder lang. Gusto mo, parang,
Oo.
alam mo yun, I think it's kumbaga underutilized. Madalas kung gumagamit ka ng breach, hindi mo na ma-maximize yung Rolling Thunder. Kasi pwede pa rin naman silang tumira. Pero although a bit dodgy or a bit shaky yung screen nila. Pero it can still happen, no? Pwede ka, basta alam nila kung saan yung angle, di nila sila gagalaw. Tira lang sila, pwede ka pa rin ma-headshot. So it has to be executed quite professionally, no? So pakikita rin natin ang breach plays. Now, ako kasi personally, medyo mediocre yung breach play ko eh. Ako more prim ako dito eh sa Haven eh. So, tignan natin kung paano nila gagamitin yung isang tito, di ba, Baymax?
Yes, lalo na't dalawang klase ng breach yung pwede nating makita, no?
Oo
Iba't
nga.
ibang klase ng play ang pwede nating matunghayan using the breach player dito. Ako, Omen user ako sa Haven. So, marami tayong matututunan. And ito yung gusto ko when you're watching Valorant tournaments or any other kind of tournaments as well, di ba? Marami kang natututunan, maraming nadadagdag sa arsenal mo as a player. And syempre, maganda yun para sa sarili mong improvement. Kasi malay mo,
Oo.
kayo naman yung susunod na sumali sa mga tournaments natin dito.
Oh, ganyan tayo sa National Grassroots Program, guys. Anyone can join as long as you are a non-pro or pwede ka naman estudyante, pwede ka sumali, gumuo ka ng team, sumali kayo, and this is how you get into these tournaments, no? Para makita kayo at mapansin kayo ng mga orgs na nagre-recruit, no? Madami pa
Mhm.
'yan, guys. So, wag kayong mawalan ng pag-asa. Andiyan palagi ang mga recruiters, of course, in the National Grassroots Program to support your dreams of becoming a professional Valorant player. So, ayun. Yung first match natin, no,
Mhm.
again, it's gonna be Haven. Sa, ang iniisip ko, with that kind of composition, what do you think is going to be the positioning ng mga, kunyari, defender ka coming from Star Pyxis, sa tingin mo, Baymax?
Feeling ko there's gonna be a 2-1-2 eh.
Mhm,
2A, 1B, and 2C para sa
mhm,
play na makikita natin.
mhm.
Or 2A, 2B, 2A, 1B, 1 Garage, and 1C. Cypher most likely holding C or yung A. And yung Breach ang mag-hold ng Garage.
Mm.
Yun yung pinaka
Okey.
looking forward ako dito.
Oo nga, puwede nga yun 'no, kasi yung parang feeling ko yung medyo vulnerable yung B nila 'no, si Sir on the defending side. Medyo mahihirapan sila doon kung kunyari binam-rush sila, dire-diretso na 'yan. Especially kung nakita mo nag-anchor na sa isang site si, Cypher, medyo parang made-deduce mo na yung dalawa. That's what's good about having that kind of sentinel right there 'no, parang alam mo na puwede mong iwanan kasi 'di ba hindi siya kagaya ni Killjoy na may range, eh. Puwede
Mhm.
mong gamitin lang do'n, iwanan mo lang, okey na 'yan. Oo, 'pag sinira nila, eh, may info na ako na meron siya do'n, 'di ba? Or kung na-trip siya, eh, okey lang, 'di ba? Minsan nga ako nagagawa mo ba 'yan na Baymax na feeling na ano ba 'yun, yung ga-under ka, yung parang gaganon ka, tatalikod ka na or yung magka-crouch ka sa ilalim ng tripwire kung sobrang taas.
Mhm.
Anong tawag dun sa laro na yun? Nakalimutan ko na.
Limbo rank.
Limbo yon, limbo. Maglilimbo ko, di ba? Para hindi ko ma-trip yon. Kasi minsan kasi mataas sila maglagay eh. Pero
Mhm.
may nakita na ako yung sobrang creative na palagay ng tripwire. Yung parang baliko na diagonal
Oo,
na
yung
hindi mo
hindi mo
expected.
i-expect na meron
Oo,
pala dun. As well as yung
oo,
cameras merong
oo.
mga spot dito sa C ng Haven na yung camera hindi mo kita pero kita ka nung camera.
Ay
If I
naku,
remember correctly,
grabe yan.
there's a spot on C site na may nailalagay, hindi ko alam kung paano pero nailalagay nila doon sa may puno,
Mhm,
sa may
mhm.
bandang long. Kung saan kita niya
Ah.
na yung kalaban was yung camera hirap makita nung attacking side. Let's see kung makakita tayo ng ganung play para sa side
Oo nga.
dito.
Puwedeng-puwede nga 'no, parang hidden cam 'no. Pero nagtataka nga ako sa Valorant, sabi ko, akala ko medyo futuristic na 'to, pero yung camera niya, 1980s pa. Ang laki. 'Di ba may mga pin camera na, pero tapos
Mhm.
biglang makikita mo ang laki ng CCTV na nakikita mo. Parang ano, eh, parang lumang ano, eh, lumang technology. But of course, yun nga sinabi mo nga puwede mong tago sa puno, pero 'pag silaw nakikita ko siya. On the defending side talagang dun lang, titignan ka talaga, makita lang yung silong para hindi makasilip siya kung merong pupunta
Mhm.
na. Para hindi ka delikado sa pick. Kasi alam mo naman eh, madami tayong biktima dito eh. Parang pick ka lang, boom, headshot kaagad, 'di ba? Hindi parang kailangan mo talaga mag-jiggle pick para makakuha ng info. So, that's gonna be kind of a problem for some of the defenders right there. So, again, no, ang maglalaban ay ang ating mga teams. It's going to be Star
Star
Pyxis versus
Pyxis.
Aurorus Elite. Mamaya naman kung kaka-join nyo lang dito sa Philippine Esports Organization Facebook page, mapapanood natin ng Looter Scrub versus Carti Evo. So now, we are
Mhm.
going into the game. Let's go, Baymax!
Eto na, as we go on to the buying phase, right now, kung pwede natin makita sana kung ano-ano nga ba yung mga kinuhang pistol sa pistol round ng ating mga teams. Aurorus Elite rocking all of these ghosts on their hands. Even etong chamber natin na we're usually headhunter, yung
Oo
una
nga.
nilang ginagamit. Pero I think ever since ni-nerf siya, Excelsior,
Mm.
hindi na yon ginagamit during the early stages of the game. Masyado nang mahal.
Naku, grabe 'tong headhunter, eh. Dati sobrang taas ng value for money 'no? Bawat bala may bayad, pero siyempre depende na rin sa gagamit. Mukhang mas komportable siya sa kanyang Ghost. Now going in to this, composition, we are now looking at, Star Pixies probably going to A, which is yung most common 'no? Pero 'pag nakikita mo some of the more the professional players just go find some info first, then rotate going into the one that is kung saan may namatay na, or doon sa mga wala pang nag-occupy, di ba, Baymax?
Mhm. Yung kasi isa actually sa the best strat na pwedeng gawin ng mga teams yung
Mhm.
play for picks lang muna. Kung
Oo.
saan pag alam nilang hindi kayang entryhan yung site, tsaka nila pwede ngayong pagdesisyonan kung magro-rotate ba tayo or pipitas muna ba tayo ng isa. Once nakakuha sila ng isa and they knew exactly how many people yung natitira dun sa site, tsaka nila iti-take over yun. And I think hindi mahihirapan no
Mhm.
yung Aurorus Elite or yung attacking side natin na gawin yun, especially having two blinds, 'di
Mhm.
ba, on their team.
Oo nga eh. And tignan mo naman, I mean, parang naalala mo yung kasabihan pag nasa daan ka, wag
Mhm.
dumaan, may namatay na dito. Dito naman sa Valorant, pwede nang dumaan, namatay na
May
sila
patay na
dito.
dito. Oo.
Di ba? Ganun na, kabalektaran. Pero may namatay na dito, tara na. Let's go.
Let's
So,
go.
medyo ano tayo, naghihintay tayo. I think naghihintay pa ba tayo sa isang player? We're still waiting for them to go into the match. Now, of course, the Aurorus Elite still going to be on the defending side. No, hindi ko makita yung map. No. Pero tignan natin mamaya kung paano sila mag-play. But of course, the only
Mhm.
one carrying a frenzy is a She A10 from the
She
attacking
A10.
side. No? Mukhang bihasa siya sa frenzy. Ako personally, frenzy user ako sa first round eh. So, ikaw naman, Baymax, kamusta naman?
Simula nung natuto kong gumamit ng Ghost, I never touched Frenzy anymore. Pero
Oo.
syempre, nasa mga players pa rin yan. Especially if you're using Breach, you want a close quarter combat. And syempre, dyan mag excess yung Frenzy. Especially if you're gonna play like this, holding a corner.
Mhm. Naku, grabe, no? Pero ngayon, attacking team ka, di ba? Sinabi natin kanina, info is gold right here while playing Valorant. And now, we can see that they're still getting info. Medyo mabagal sila. Naghihintay nga sila going slowly into the A side. No? May nakikita siyang possible na BB8. No? And of course, yan,
Oh,
kita mo, Tatsilog peeking in to the gate as well. Wala siya
careful
nakitang
there.
info. No? Dahan-dahan talaga.
Kailangan nilang mag-in. Actually, this is the first time that I've seen na ganitong klase ng lineup galing sa magkabilang team, no?
Mhm.
Dalawa yung initiator pero walang nagra-rush in.
Oo.
Talagang nagba-buy time lang sila bago sumubok mag-entry, and right now they are gonna try and push A.
Ayun na, nasimulan na niya eh, no? So pick si Raven trying to go in with a sheriff, wala siyang natamaan and now blinded, ay mag-give na ng info yan para sa
30
defending
seconds
place
left.
now, maybe now going
Spike
in,
down
coming in
A.
from the sewers, gets taken down as
One
well,
enemy
and
remaining.
now let's see, another one from Viatorius taking out Sir Jonas right there, and now mukhang yung defending team ay naging dominating na. Mukhang AFK yata si Star Pyxis race doon, no,
Right
Baymax?
Hindi nagalaw
10
si
seconds
Ray. Is
left.
actually yes. She is quite DC'd and irerespeto naman yan ng mga members dito ng Aurorus Elite. They're not gonna try and take her down or him down. They're just gonna let it slip. Pero grabe yung naging play nila kanina. That was a really nice flash by the sky. Tapos clear out by Raven using that sheriff. That was a 2v1 situation. But still, no, nag-succeed pa rin siya na makuha yung momentum, and now they are on the upper hand in terms of their guns and arsenals. Kasi kita mo naman sa Excelsior, they have already Spectres, the Sheriff is also there, tapos may armors, at syempre the utilities are complete ngayon dito sa kanilang
Oo nga
side.
eh. Minsan may nakikita ako na may nagpo-force buy sa mga round 2, and that's
Mhm.
actually sometimes important, no, if you are a bit confident about your play, no, kasi minsan kung hindi ka gano'n ka-confident, hindi ka talaga bibili para hindi na
Yep.
mapulot ng kalaban eh. Now, going in to the second round, we are seeing is a fair distribution right now. Look at that Silog is gonna be peeking into 3 right here. No, muntikan na. Okay na, ayun na. Oy, nagro na. Tinamaan na po ni Aurora's victorious as well. And
Spike
maybe
down
takes out
mid.
that Silog. Pero of course, the defending team
One
is going to be
enemy
taking
remaining.
out everyone in succession, no? Lahat sila, parang imbis na defending, parang naging agro-agro pa nga sila eh, dahil sa sabay-sabay. And of course, AFK pa rin si Raze ng Star
Ayan na.
Pixie. Ayan na. Alo.
Gumalaw na si
lang.
Zams. Tumakbo
Gumalaw
lang
lang.
sa gilid.
Ayun
And
na,
there
okay.
you go. That's a 4-man kill, by the way, na hawak ni Vlatorius or nung ating Astra from Aurorus Elite. Well, nabanggit mo nga, Excelsior, no, na they are gonna try and play aggressive. Well, they do have the upper hand, tulad nga nasabi natin, in terms of arsenals and guns sa kanilang side.
Yeah.
They have the Spectres and Shep, especially against all of those classics alone, sinamantala na nila yung current momentum na meron sila. And that was a nice information na nakuha ni Tatsilog. Yes, hindi siya nakakuha ng kills, pero with that info alone, they were able to secure a second round against Star Pyxis.
Oo nga, tama. And of course, syempre, kung alam mo merong isang AFK, ikakapitalize mo na. Now, Tatsilog peeking in. There you go. Gets taken out with a Vandal with that headshot right in garage. Now we can see Raven is peeking in to the A side as well, or A long. Walang pupunta dyan.
Wala.
Kita mo na, ka nagbi-mid na. Nagbabantay lang po si Astra, si Viatorius. Right there. Kita mo, doon na sa may garden side. And yan na, makikita na niya. Oh, nag-smoke siya. And now, 3 ang pupunta dun sa B-side. Tingnan natin kung anong mangyayari. Baymax.
They are gonna try and push in. Utilities is being thrown everywhere! Viatorius, he just suspected, he just headshots against Chi at 10. Pero si Seni, makakakuha din ng isa, kinagat ng aso. Si Prodigy.
Narabis.
Narabis. Pero Zams is there to secure a kill for his own teammate. Viatorius tries to pick. Here goes a nade. He is gonna try and satchel out. Hindi na siya naglalag ngayon, guys. Kaya niya nang sumabay. There's the pull coming in from the Astra. A 2v1 situation is what we're gonna see here. Magpipik, isang maling pick, madidisgrasya siya dito. Oy, pero nagpull ng knife! But still, Joe Honest will secure that round.
You know, Zizums showing signs of life with that kind of performance as well. Getting 2 kills in that round only. No? Parang makikita mo na okay, sige, parang handicap lang yan. Tignan natin kung makakabalik pa sila or makaka-overtake sila dun sa score ng Aurorus Elite. No? Going in, they're going to be forced buy po sa Aurorus Elite. Nakita mo na may isang or broken buy, may dalawang sheriff, may 3 vandal. Pero doon sa attacking team, 4 out of the 5 are going to be carrying the ARs. Going in straight into the A side. Raven getting concussed. Of course, blinding light, giving some info and peeking in. Mukha natamaan siya ng Howler. Hindi naman. Oh no. Dashes out and gets blinded yet again. Of course, peeking into the sewers. Now, Prodigy is going to be using another Howler, getting another info. And there you go. His Patios are not going to take anyone down. And let's go see. And they're going to get some kills. Our Viatorius takes out 3 Ks with headshots as well. Ganda ng takedown niya doon. It's gonna be 5v2 right now. And they're still trying to peek into the cellar. Wala sila makikita. Nako,
may nag-alert.
2v5, mahirap na to.
This is gonna be hard, pero Joan is still able to secure 1 against 5 of the members dito ng defending side natin. Aurorus Elite doesn't know that there's someone lurking behind, a literal rat kung tawagin nga in-game, is yung ating chamber. Pero si Viatorius ang makakalamang dito sa Battle of the Astras. Camera has been taken down. He's already known. Alam niya na kung nasaan, pero there's not gonna be an ace for Viatorius dito as Or Silent secures that round for Aurorus Elite.
Yun nga call me maybe ang sagot doon. Hindi talaga. I won't call you because maybe just gets taken out sa last part of the match. No? Muntikan na yung kanyang backstab. No? Kasi of course, di ba yung sinabi nga natin, pag tinamaan mo yung isang, of course, yung camera sinira, ay, andyan siya.
Yes.
Obvious, di ba? Nakita mo na kung saan. Alam mo na yung info. Doon pa lang, okay na. Humarap na lahat ng defending team yung Aurorus Elite. No? And of course, muntikan na yung ace mula kay Viatorius.
Oh, actually, in this kind of situation, especially if you're in a tournament, ace doesn't matter talaga eh. You must want to secure those victories instead. Pero ngayon, we're not gonna see an attack pattern that's the same as before. So instead, they are gonna lurk again in grass. This might be a garage attack Excelsior by the members of Star Pyxis, and they're just walking around slowly. Pero eto, si Tatsilog, gonna see one here.
Grabe, nakaisa siya doon, no? Parang medyo opportunistic talaga si Tatsilog. And Tatsilog gets howled back into the attacker spawn. Nagkongkas pa siya, of course. And alam nila, andyan, he's gonna be 4v1. And Raven takes out maybe. And Tatsilog gets to take out another one while a refrag coming from Zums. Ayan na, she A10, of course, gets to take out Silent. Ito na, 2v1, and there you go, Raven gets the last kill. And of course, it's gonna be a 4-1 for Aurorus Elite versus Star Pyxis.
Actually, I'm gonna give that round for Tatsilog. A huge space has been given for the rest of his members to come out of sight and help him take over that round against the members of Star Pixies. Yes, na-punish sila with the pistols, but the thing is, they still have enough eco para makabili even an operator para kay Raven on this round. Now, they do have to be careful on peeking long this time kasi nga tulad sabi natin, there's an op holding this angle.
Ayan nga, Alvin. He goes and tries to go aggro. Yan, nakita mo si Zumps, no? Tatry na niyang mag-satchel in. Pero of course, mukhang nakita niya, Cosmic Divide is gonna be used right now. And this is gonna be a kind of a very, very opportunistic turn for the A-long, pero hindi nila tinake yun, no? Nakita mo si Tatsilog peeking in to the B side as well. Oh! Makita na niya! Doon si Chamber. Of course, it's going to do some shots as well. Pre-fires. Tingnan natin kung may matatamaan. And medyo nag-slow down na yung push ng attacking team, Star Pyxis.
Star Pyxis is still doing a great job holding sites here against the members. Or actually, Star Pyxis is doing a good job roaming around the map. Sinasayang lang nila utilities pero na rolling thunder sila on C-Long. Everyone flies by pero still Prodigy secures Tatsilog on that battle sa C-Long. They are gonna try and entry. All of them are here or Silent goes in with the dog. Tinamatay si Orbiatorius pero still a 2 versus 4 moment para dito sa round na to. Raven secures another kill using his ultimate. The updraft is clean. There goes an ultimate coming from Raze, pero it's not gonna hit anyone. Silent is down. Zumps is gonna secure him. Nate's been thrown, but Raven, wala siyang no choice kundi subukan pumalag as maybe, just maybe, sila muna daw ang makakuha ng round.
Oo nga, and naka-wallbang pa doon, no? So that was actually a good use. Yung sabi ko sa iyo kanina, Baymax, kahit na mag-rolling thunder ka, pwede ka pa rin patin. So parang parang nafe-feel ko na parang medyo underwhelming, especially kung solo ka. Ikaw lang mag-isa na titira doon. Tapos ikaw yung nag-peak pa. Alam na ng kalaban kung saan ka mag-peak. Tapos isang bala lang ang kailangan mo. Nakita mo, headshot ka agad ang nangyari sa kanya. And that's an amazing rotation and push coming from Star Pixies. Now, of course, makita mo, they're trying to go in to the A. May nagpo-push na yung Jet into the cellar. Mukhang may isa siya. Eh, nakaisa nga! Raven gets a headshot from the cellar as well. Nako, using an Iron Sheriff, gets blinded and smokes out of danger. Now, of course, they're trying to peek into the A-long as well. Mukhang nag-accumulate na sila doon in the sewers. And Seni getting 2 kills. And Tatsilo gets another kill as well. Ang ganda naman ng semi-eco round ng Aurorus ngayon, no?
Grabe, that flank was really clean. And right now, it's a 4 versus 1 moment. Make it a 3 for 1 dahil dalawa ang makukuha ni Maybe sa kanila. But here's the problem ngayon, Sir Excelsior. Hawak ng Aurorus yung ating spike. Kailangan tong makuha ng ating chamber. The question is, how would he do this dahil each and every one of the corners being pulled down by Aurorus Elite?
Oo nga. Yung parang hino-hostage nila yung spike ngayon. Alam mo naman, kahit na 3v1, mukhang mas maganda na rin na mag-save ka na lang. Kasi alam mo, medyo delikado yung mga corners mo. Nag-smoke pa. Ayan o, nakikita mo nasa likod ng box pero hindi nakikita. Out of sight as well. Going into a very advantageous smoke as well. Yan, nag-set up siya ng teleport. Pre-fire as well. And going in, some shots just in case. Nakita, jumping shot. And gets taken out by Seni right on the corner. Nako, advantageous yan. Of course, naka-pick up na kayo ng isa pang libreng vandal.
And grabe, dito lumalabas yung team synergy na meron yung Aurorus Elite. That was a clean trade. Diba? Right after makuha yung ating Astra on that corner, there goes a trade kill coming from Raven and Seni na para lang masecure na kagad nila yung round. They're not giving any opportunities para sa members ng Star Pixies para makahabol. And syempre, that's the usual thing that you would do when you're in a tournament like this. And right now, a problem is being faced by Star Pixies here is they don't have enough eco to face off with the rifles na hawak ngayon ng Aurorus Elite.
Oo nga. So yan, makikita mo, Medyo mahihirapan na sila dito sa kanilang push. Now peeking in with a tour de force, maybe trying to find some enemies right there, some defenders right there to take out kasi doon magiging
Mhm.
opportunity nila. Alam niya ang doon palagi nagpipick si Raven pero mukhang medyo ingat si Raven ngayon kasi alam niya ang narinig niya,
Narinig.
time to play na daw, no? Tour de force na yan. Of course, ayan, okay. They're trying to rotate into the garage and of course, nakikita mo si Chamber will also peek into C long. Now, wala pa siya makikita dito, although makikita mo yung Cypher nagbabantay dyan, being very, very patient as well, Baymax.
Ito yung sinasabi natin na Cypher alone can hold off C on his own. And
Mhm.
hindi ito sinusubukang i-aggressive play ng Star Pyxis dahil alam nila isang tripwire na matapakan nila rito talagang mapeperwish at mahihirapan na kagad silang mag-control nung site natin even though they have someone that could blind enemies. STR jumps with a headshot through the wall pero Raven and Tatsilog is also there. Prodigy secures a kill. Zumps
30
takes
seconds
over the
left.
vandal of the enemy member and now he is the one playing aggressively against Aurorus Elite. Pero dito, on garage,
One
Tatsilog is there.
enemy
Zumps versus...
Thrifty.
Oh no! Silent is down! That's a 4-man takedown! Ay, display! Kung kanina pa DC-DC lang ako ngayon, hindi na. Kumanda na kayo.
Oo nga, pero try na niyang magkaroon ng redemption arc, no? Especially naka-DC siya ng 2 rounds, no? So bawi na siguro yung 2 rounds na yun, no? Kasi syempre, 2 rounds na nag-outperform si Zums ngayon and even getting a top frag as well with the 9 kills. Of course, with Viatorius getting 13 kills from the defending side as well. Mukhang maganda yung defense, no? Pero naisa-isa sila dun eh, na walang crossfire in that round. And now going in to the next round, we now see the attacking team, Pyxis, going in to the lower part of A, going in the cellar as well. Gumamit ng boombot. Oh, peeking in as well. Sums using his Vandal. And of course, nakita nila may isa nang natitira dyan. It is Sky. And now peeking into A long as well is Raven. Okay, dahan-dahan nila. Nagko-communicate na sila. Tingnan natin kung sino mauna mag-ibig. Another guiding light. Mukhang walang na blind. Ibig sabihin, wala siya nakuhang info doon. Kung ganito kasi nangyayari, Baymax, magro-rotate na yung mga kasama. Check nila kung may commitment na. Pag walang commit, magro-rotate out sila. Tingnan mo si Tatsilog. Ayan na.
Eto na naman.
Nag-ano siya. Ayan na naman siya. Mag-backstab na naman siya. Nako, Baymax, delikado to.
Delikado talaga. And tulad nga na sabi mo, they would try to rotate kapag alam nilang may nagko-cover ng side. Pero mahirap mag-rotate, especially right now. They knew na si Tats nagro-rotate na naman on their backside. But this time, they have taken down someone. And Tatsilog secures a kill as well. Good trade, the 1-for-1 for this team. Uses the Rolling Thunder to secure them all. Alam niyang lumipad lahat. He's gonna take one as well. Tries to run away right after that kill. Pero si Zump, he's gonna be securing a kill back. Hindi! Dahil si Tats pa rin ang magwawagi. Though Prodigy doing a great job. Secures a headshot. But sadly, Senny and that Sky once again with that perfect cross battle as Aurorus Elite wins another round.
Grabe yung round na yun, no? Parang ano, yung defender becomes the aggressor as well, especially with the initiation ng aggressive play ni Tatsilog, no? Kasi kita mo, nakita niya clear mula sa garage. Dumiretso na siya doon sa may back part ng or sa may malapit sa anteroom ng ng defender or ng attacker spawn. Nakita mo naka-backstab siya malapit sa window and that's gonna be very very advantageous. Now, makikita mo meron ng boomzuka, no? Si Zums, no? So makikita mo, tignan natin kung magagamitin na to sa pag-entry. They're trying to go and aggregate. And what a pick coming in from Zums. Yun na po, napatumba na si Tatsilog. Tignan natin kung mapupush na to. Going in with a satchel as well. Prodigy is now going in and picking in another Vandal as well. Silent takes out Prodigy with that. And the daming smokes, walang makita. Tignan natin sa smoke detector ng ating kalaban. Nakikita na nila kung sino kalaban nila. And of course, Raven takes out Sums with that peek into the gate as well. And tingnan natin kung makakatira sila. Senny is now defusing with a 2v3 situation or 2v2. 1v1 na po. Ayan na po, ilang seconds na lang. Ay, nako! Time play na po ang ginagawa ni Raven. Ay, ng Star Pyxis. No, Johannes trying to go with a wall bang. Nako, malapit na ma-defuse. Oh!
Nako! Pros don't fake ang sagot ni Raven as they secure this match. by a diffuse against Star Pyxis. Excelsior didn't expect na i-commit fully ni Raven. No, yung spike diffusal na ginawa niya on the last round. Pero that was a clean play though from the side of Aurorus Elite. Though Star Pyxis, yes, they easily entered B side, but the problem with B side is instead of the attacking side having multiple of entry points, ang mas maraming entry points ngayon is in defending. Kaya para sa akin talaga, B side is the hardest point sa Haven na atakihin.
Right, tatlo yung pwede niyang pasukan no? And now, tingnan mo to si Zums, di pala gamit yan, gumamit na po siya. Yun! Naka-take down siya ng isa and it's gonna be Viatorius, the top frag as of the moment, and Senny is going to be peeking in. Aftershock, oh wow, there you go! Not a takedown as well, Spike is down. There's a chance for them to get a plant again, and now, peeking into the A-long, mukhang medyo hesitant sila, nakita nila, oh, the blind coming in from the garage, and another concuss. Mukhang papasok na sila. Silent takes out Zums as well. What a good trade. And that Statsalog taking out Prodigy in the last part of the match. 8-3 na po tayo. Aurorus Elite leading.
Leading this match already. And by the way, this is just the first half. So sa mga fans dyan ng Star Pyxis, don't worry at all. Kasi malay nyo, di ba? Redemption arc nila on the second half. But going back to the last round, that was a really nice utility play by Aurorus Elite. Talagang salitan, sunod-sunod, they're juggling utilities bago nila sinubukang i-gun battle yung members ng Star Pyxis. Ganon dapat talaga. No, when you have this kind of lineup, you must know how to use these utilities perfectly.
Oo nga. Magandang use ng utilities. And of course, makita mo, medyo aggressive si Zums no? Na biglang nag-satchel kaga ng dalawa. And peeking into the A-long. Mukhang maganda nga ang strategy ni Zums ngayon. Nakakuha siya ng isang quick headshot into Raven. Mukhang magko-commit na sila into A-long with that takedown.
Yes, and right now, they're still gonna try commit A as they lurk under the sewers. Hindi sila umaalis, hindi sila naglalakad. There's no noise being given off against the enemy team or the defending team of Aurorus Elite. With this kind of strategy, pwede nilang ma-cover yung A site. It's just the breach though. Si Tatsilog lang mag-isa yung nandito ngayon.
Oo nga, and with that blind, mukhang alam nila, nandun nga si Tatsilog, no? And Johannes setting up the Cosmic Divide. No, this is gonna be very, very important. Oh! Gumamit ng Rolling Thunder. Okay, let's go into concuss two of them. May counter Rolling Thunder. Okay, mukhang bulag na lahat. Lahat malabo na ang mata. And of course, Senny, hindi malabo ang mata niya. And of course, Silent as well. The defending team is dominating with 4Ks. And Viatorius getting the last hit. And she A10 gets taken out by Tatsilog. Ang ganda ng play na yun. Palikan ng Rolling Thunder. Sinong tito ang mas magaling magyanig na manig?
Sino ang malakas kumalampag ng sahig? Yan ang tanong dito sa ating huling round na natong hayan. And grabe, no? Talagang inintay muna ni Tatsilog na gamitin ni Shi Aten yung kanyang Rolling Thunder bago niya kinumit. No? Even though alam niya na napapasok na lahat onto the site. Usually people would use that Rolling Thunder to slow down the enemy entry, pero ibahin daw natin si Tatsilog. Ang gusto niya, counterpoint against the enemy's Rolling Thunder. And nagbunga naman, di ba? They secured a 9-3 standing against Star Pyxis during the first half. Now, the question here is, Sir Excelsior, is the curse real for this 9-3?
Yung nga rin yung iniisip ko is the curse really 9-3? Tignan natin kung i-break yung, or rather, ipaprove na hindi totoo yung curse ng Aurorus Elite. Kasi tignan mo, nasa attacking team sila. Let's see if they're going to be as aggressive as they were in the defending portion. Kasi now, tignan mo, si Raven to dati. Ngayon, si Prodigy naman ngayon ang nagpipeak into A-long. And nakita mo, may Cyber Cage as well. Now, madami nga mapupunta na sa A-long. Isa lang yung natitira sa lurking position. No, guiding light with a blind as well. And Prodigy gets to take out Silent with that takedown. Another one for Prodigy. 2Ks, but Viatorius gets the 2Ks as well. 3Ks na! Oh, it's gonna be 3v2. Now, Viatorius is gonna be planting. Johannes gets to take another one in another portion. Wow! Amazing boom ball from Zums! Baymax.
What a combo indeed, using all of those skills by this Zums. And right now, 2v1 moment ang ating makutunghayan. It's the battle continues, Johannes is the one to secure this round together with Zams. Grabe, no? Right after niyang ibato, no, para mapabanda onto the planting spot yung kanyang nades, yung boombot,
Oo.
inihagis niya na kagad pababa because he knows, no? He
Oo.
already expected na dun tatakbo yung planter ng kalaban na team. And there you go. The boombot to the face actually for me is the one of the reason kung bakit nila na-secure yung pistol round
Mhm.
natin ngayong second half.
Oo nga, naging delikado si Viatorius dun, naka 3Ks siya kaagad and 4Ks as well, 'no? Nakita mo medyo delikado, sorry, 3Ks as well, 'no? Medyo delikado yung kanyang ano, pag-aim, 'no? So
Mhm.
nakita siguro na gumamit kaagad ng paint shell and ng boombots. Ang ganda nga ng positioning niya, so tumalon siya, binaba niya kaagad, nakapatay kaagad si Zams. And now, of course, yung isang lurker na breach nila, 'no, si Shi-A-10, hindi, si ano pala, si
Si
Tatsulog
Taxi.
pala yung namatay kanina kaagad, pinatay kaagad ni Johannes. Medyo nahirapan, nabawasan sila ng backstab potential, no? So, maganda yon. And you see, Aurorus Elite going in with a tactical pause. This is going to be, how do you say this, a way to possibly slow down your opponents. Of course, si Star Pixies medyo nagkakaroon na ng confidence ngayon. And of course, no, baka nga, may 9-3 curse. Kasi unang-una, natalo sila kagad sa
Mhm.
pistol round pa lang. So, let's see how they're going to do in this next round.
Pwede rin ginawa nila yon, no, para mag-isip ng bagong strategy when it comes to attacking. Kasi for me, it could have been better if Breach and Sky were on the same same site na papasukin dahil ang dami nilang flashes na pwedeng ibitaw. Pero look at this. Ito yung sinasabi sa'yo na attacking side, 2-2-1 strat na pwede nilang gawin and they're just
Mhm.
baiting the enemy utilities but sadly wala silang makuhang sagot.
And yun, ako, ito na yung sagot. Sabi nga ni Johannes, okay, magpipick ka nga dyan sa garage. Tignan natin kung matutuloy mo yan. And it gets taken out with Viatorius going in with the Sheriff angle peaks right there. Siya ang may dala ng spike. And you know, andun si Chamber na nasa likod ng box na yan. And of course, tignan natin kung si Johannes will be also defending. Wala siya nakikita doon. So, wala talagang info na ngayon. No? Parang alam mo lang na may utilities pero wala kang info. And now, nag-a-aggregate na sila into the silong. But of course, Shi-A-10 takes out Tatsilog and another one with Seni right there at B side. No, so dalawa na lang titira, 2v4. Si Viatorius setting up some stars. Nakita na sa corner, gumamit ng focus. Oh, naka-takedown pa rin! Ganda ng takedown ni maybe doon.
Pero still, eto, tumutuloy-tuloy pa rin. Star Pixie secures another round. And grabe, no? Even though hindi nila nakitang doon nagpunta yung chamber natin, dito natin masasabi na they do check each and every one of the corners na papasukan dito ng Aurorus Elite that concuss connected onto this chamber. Pero hindi rin naman ganun basta-basta si Maybe when it comes to his aims. Even though concussed, he was able to kill Viatorius, winning that round once again for their team. And eto yung napapansin ko sa Star Pixies, Sir Excelsior. Hindi ko pa nakikita yung hunt na ma-utilize fully nung fade natin. But when the time comes na ma-utilize nila to, kayang-kaya nilang mag-take over.
Oo nga, kayang-kaya nga nila. And Star Pixies capitalizing on that as well. And of course, Silent takes out Zumps. Medyo aggressive siya nun, no? So going into the A long, no? So makikita mo, tumutuloy na sila and even dashing in to the A side. Cosmic Divide is also being activated as well. Now, of course, they're going to try and push. Makita mo, 2 versus 5 doon sa may A side. Naglalurk sa likod si Chamber. Tignan na natin kung kaya niya makatake down. And now, Raven going in with the classic. Gets taken out as well by the opponent Prodigy with the Frenzy. Yan, tignan natin kung si Maybe kayang-kaya niya ang 1v3 and gets taken out from the A long. And that's going to be it. 10-5. Na-break na nila ang potential win streak ng Star Pixies.
Well, that's understandable para sa akin, no, Sir Excelsior, no? Especially, that is SMG versus rifle battle na hawak, by the way, ng Aurorus Elite. But this time, they're gonna be facing each other with rifles against rifles with someone that has broken eco as well kasi maybe mukhang nag-ubos ng pera onto his headhunter pistol.
Mukhang headhunter na yun. Ang ganda ng headhunter in the right hands or in the right user right there. And you can see, Orb is getting taken right there at Silong and Raves. Nakita mo si Raven dahan-dahan going in with a Trailblazer, checking out the corners as well. Now maybe it's going to use the Headhunter and takes out Raven with a headshot, but gets a refrag coming in from Yatorius. Now there's gonna be a push and a plant as well. Nakikita nila merong CCTV going in, and now going in with the Cypher Cage with those pre-fires. Wala pa silang matatamaan, pero ang dami ang nagbabantay sa city. Johannes trying to go in to the garage, and Nightmare. Okay, mabubulag na sila at mabibingi. Tignan natin kung kaya pa rin nila. Oh, another takedown. Seni. Oh, Viatorius takes down another one. GA10. It's gonna be 2v1. Pyxis, Zums na lang. Natitira. Si Stars. Yan ako, grabe. Takedown with Zums. And Seni it's going to secure the 11-5 for Aurorus Elite.
I actually thought Star Pyxis would win that round dahil ang ganda nung Nightmare na binato nung fade natin, as well as the Hunt na hinagis niya on top of the ceiling kung saan almost all of the members ng Aurorus Elite kanyang nakuhanan ng information. But sadly, mas maganda yung naging pwestuhan and naging trade-offs ng Aurorus Elite, especially with the last battle against Zums. Zums was facing that Silent, or si Silent yung Sky natin, pero sabi nung ating Cypher, nandito pa ako, kailangan mo akong pansinin, tas securing the round. But this time, look at this, libreng-libre yung seaside.
Uy, oo nga. At na-capitalize ng Aurorus Elite yung pagkalibre ng seaside. Even dashing really quickly. Peeking in, taking out another one. Mabilisan lang mula kay Raven with that headshot, and is gonna get killed. Nako, Trailblazer again. Nakita na po doon si Fade. That's gonna be 3 agents right there in the city. And now, okay, Recon is going to be important as well. And Facial is gonna take out Raven right there. Very crucial takedown with Zums. And now, kita mo, blind na sila. Nahirapan sila. And now, of course, now, see that 3K is coming in from the Aurorus Elite. And it's going to be 2v1. Last player is going to be remaining. Maybe, nakalam niya nang gagaling doon mula sa garage. Blinded. Okay, it's gonna be another fake. That's Silog. And maybe playing time. No, okay, ang ganda ng play na yun.
Grabe! Sabay pa tayo nagsabi ng grabe, pero grabe naman kasi talaga. That was a really nice play coming from Tatsilog. That blind, diba, the concuss as well, even though yes, tinamaan niya yung kakampi niyang si Cypher, they already knew that they secured the round by buying all of those times against the members of Star Pyxis. Kailangan mag-step up ng Star Pyxis dito into their defending strat. I'm still wondering bakit libreng-libre or open na open yung C-site kanina. And still, at the same round right now, open pa rin yung C-site. Now, looking onto the guns, all of the teams have rifles. This is the defining moment para sa Aurorus Elite. Makakakuha na ba sila ng 1-0 standing or hindi pa hayaan to ng Star Pyxis matapos?
Oo nga, medyo aggressive naman to si Zums, no? Gumamit kagad ng ng showstopper, pero hindi walang matatamaan. And now, of course, Zums is out right there with no utilities, and maaga din ang pag-push ulit. Third time's a charm, and this is gonna be it for the Aurorus Elite with a quick plant of the spike right there at the seaside, and even going into the corners as well. You can see Raven not being as aggressive as before, but now is speaking right there at the city. Now, of course, makikita mo nagbabantay doon sa flank si Vitorius, and Tatsilog as well is going to be guarding the garage. And Rolling Thunder is going to be used, and Seni takes out 2 more. Cosmic Divide is going to be right there, and maybe takes out Seni. Right there at the corner, another one for maybe. And of course, it's going to be Diffuse GA10. Nako, medyo na hindi nila alam na nagde-diffuse na kahit na nasa Silong, and Tatsilog will be using an Aftershock, but that's going to be for naught. And that's going to be 12-6 for Star Pyxis.
That's actually a good counter ult coming from the Astra of Star Pyxis, no? Narinig niya na the enemy team already committed their ultimate, and most of the members of Aurorus Elite inside site was taken down, so there's no more space para sa Aurorus Elite na mag-hold down ng sekundi yung long na lang. So hinarangan na kagad dito ni Johannes ng kanyang ultimate, yung Silong, preventing the enemy team from stopping them on defusing that spike. And right now, ibang klaseng atake na naman na magiging tema dito ng Aurorus Elite as they try to slowly push A. They're just throwing some utilities, buying some time. Ang bilis umikot ng Star Pyxis even though wala pa sila nakukuhang information.
Oo nga, tuloy-tuloy lang talaga ano, parang yung makikita mo naman yun 'to si Aurorus, yung Aurorus Elite medyo aggressive na sila, mas aggressive than the previous rounds and now
Mhm.
going in, kita mo yung tuloy-tuloy lang sila 'pag nakita sila medyo open, gumamit ng knives out na nga 'to si Raven as well,
Spike planted.
tuloy-tuloy talaga sila, walang
Give me those
atrasan.
back.
So that's what the point of a team is right now and now you can see na kutsilyo ni Raven, si Zums coming in from the heaven, di niya ine-expect yun. Of course, Tatsilog going in with the corner as well. Mukhang madami ang papasok. Going in with the Howler, and he's gonna be blinded as well, maybe. And Johannes take out Raven right there at heaven. And it's gonna be another blind with Johannes taking out Silent. Tatsilog gets a refrag, and another one, and another one.
Attackers
2Ks
win.
plus 2Ks equals a win coming in from Aurorus Elite with 13-6 Baymax.
Grabe, Excelsior. That was a really clean battle na tinatanghayan just for the first round of our first semifinals. And pwede rin namang ganito ang nangyari, guys. Download game lang daw. 'Di ba? Ng Star Pyxis yung ating game number 1. But kidding aside though, that was a really intense battle. Good performance coming in from both sides of the team here. But sadly, ang nanaeg for the game number 1, no, Aurorus Elite. With their kind of plays, the aggressiveness, 'di ba, yung mindset nila on how to use the utilities, the juggling of skills. Sobrang ganda. Basang-basa nila yung Haven na map.
Oo nga, and sobrang aggressive nila, especially during the last part of the round. No? So parang makikita mo, parang medyo aggressive sila, tuloy-tuloy lang sila. And of course, with that kind of a read as well, C and A were taken really, really fast. And Aurorus Elite gets in to one more win. And the pressure is on for Star Pixies. Now, of course, we're gonna be taking a short break. And when we come back, more action for the National Grassroots Program. Don't go anywhere.
And welcome back to National Grassroots Program kung saan ating matutunghayan ang game number 2 ng Star Pyxis and ng Aurorus Elite. Pero syempre bago natin ito umpisahan, kami nagbabalik your casters from before. Kami pa rin ang inyong matutunghayan, your friendly gaming companion Baymax, and syempre si Sir Excelsior.
Yan, and of course, with the lead, Aurorus Elite is going to be coming in with a kind of confidence, no? And andun yung pressure, no? Para sa Star Pyxis, no? Pero medyo, pwede pa rin naman. We're not expecting a 2-0 right here. Of course, with the next map, it's gonna be quite a, quite a turnaround, no? Kasi iba naman to. It's gonna be Icebox. Diba yung pinili nila? Parang medyo feeling ko madalas pipili nila Ascent kagad eh. Pero Icebox yung number 2. So medyo baka merong advantage yung I think if I remember correctly, it's gonna be Star Pyxis who picked that map, di ba, Baymax?
Pwedeng sila yung nakakalamang dito, no? Mas marami sila naging practice on this specific map compared to Haven. Well, hindi rin naman naging ganun kasama yung performance nila onto Haven on the game number 1. Tulad yan na sabi natin, that could have been just a download game kung saan pinag-aralan lang nila kung paano gumalaw yung kabilang team or yung Aurorus Elite. Tapos ngayon lang natin matutunghayan yung totoo nilang galing onto this map.
Oo nga, sa susunod na map. Again, Icebox already with 2 sides lang naman to, A and B. Medyo ang usual na pinapupusyan na mas madaming corners and mas madaming, how do you say this, pwede mong talunan. Kasi especially yung pipes, saka yung may nest, no? Pwede mong talunan at taguan yon. Maganda mga positions yon for the better advantage point as it is the high ground, of course. Pero medyo ano pa rin, mahirap hirap ng onte si B para sa akin kasi makikita ko they are long ranges, no, especially peeking in from the yellow box, no, coming in from the snowman, no, so para medyo mahihirapan ka rin. And of course syempre depende pa rin naman sa strategy ng mga players natin. Dito natin malalaman kung tuloy-tuloy lang ba sila sa A or pwede rin from mid to A, mid to B. Madaming strategy sa Icebox. Now ikaw, Baymax, ano yung pinakagusto mo sa map na to?
Ang pinakagusto ko talaga sa map na to is yun nga, nabanggit mo rin kanina, no? The spaces kung saan pwede kang magtago. Ang dami talagang position na pwede mong gawin dito. You could hide behind the pillar, pwede kang pumosisyon inside tube, di ba? And most of the time, ang pinaka napapansin ko dito is the highest chance na maging starting ng attacker is always A site.
Oo nga.
Diba? Dahil ang laki ng space na pwede nilang daanan to try and enter site compared to B site na ang sikip, diba? Nung entry point na pwede nyong daanan unless you try and go from middle.
Oo nga. Parang kung nakikita ko may sa mga professional players, they do push 3-2. 2 mid and 3 na straight sa B. Pero pag A, ang madalas yan, all in na sila nung wala nang isang nag-lurk going into kitchen. No? Kasi medyo mahirap din yun para hindi ka makakapag-trades with that kind of lurk. Now, ang maganda naman from the defending side is marinig mo agad kung nag-agro na sila. Parang hindi, kasi pag push sila kagad, marinig mo agad yung footsteps and you can still try to put your utils in that choke point. Yung nasa baba ng nest, doon sa may A site, yun yung importante choke point, yung malapit sa pipe. So pag na-block mo yun, kung nasaan yung orb, medyo mapapabagal mo. Kasi pwede sila mag-push straight into the ropes na very, very vulnerable sila and that will probably be their demise. So pero of course, in terms of agents, no, ano yung madalas na agents ang naiisip mo na gagamitan ng ating mga players, Baymax?
When it comes to agents or Excelsior, is yung mga, sabihin natin, is a must para sa akin, is Sage and Viper para dito sa Icebox. That's the usual Initiator and Sentinel na nakikita natin dito. Though sometimes there are people who pick a Chamber instead of Sage, but most of the time yun yung pinaka-highest expectation para sa akin is Sage and Viper.
Oo nga, Sage and Viper, na very important nga yan, no? For one, yung wall. Ako, madalas nakikita ko nag-wall into tube. Okay lang din, kasi block na yun. May hirapan na yung kalaban. Lalo na yung wall talaga na diretso sa tube Parang 3 ice ang kailangan mo sirahin or 4 na ice ang kailangan mo sirahin bago makapasok. That's very, very utilizable as well. Viper, sinabi mo, I do agree, no? Pag nakalagay ka lang ng talk screen, it can go across 2 sides already, no? So, and of course, with the Viper Spit, whenever you're planting, that's also going to be useful. Now, going in to the picks right now. Aurorus Elite already highlighting, makikita mo si Seni highlighting KO, and of course, sinabi mo nga, Viper already there. Now, personally, I would want to use Sova. Kasi syempre, region niya to eh. So parang inisip ko pa pwede niya, bakit ka naman di mo gagamitin Icebox tapos wala kang Sova. Pero pwede pa rin namang hindi. It can still happen. Madami pa namang pwedeng recon there. Of course, Raven is also still going to pick Jet right there. And Viper, yeah, ayun na, sabi ka nga pa, may Sova eh. Silent going in with the Sova. And tignan natin kung anong pipinintat silog. Oh, nakita mo si Viatorius pumili na ng isang Viper. And is it going to be Chamber and KO for the final picks? And while they are still picking, let's see on the side of Pyxis, Baymax.
Ito yung sinasabi ko kanina, no? It's either Sage or Chamber na gagamitin nila. And napansin ko rin sa side ng Aurorus, they're always having two initiators, and that's quite deadly, no? Especially that KO against the
Select
Viper.
your
Siyempre, once na
agent.
tinamaan na kagad ng knife, yung Viper na si Shia 10, especially right now that they're on the, I think they're on the defending side, madi-delay yung pag-up niya ng wall. Mas mapapabilis ngayon yung pag-entry ng Aurorus Elite. But, look at this. Kung two initiators yung Aurorus Elite, 2 Sentinel naman yung gustong gawin dito ng Star Pyxis.
Nako, hindi ko alam kung paano magbe-play out yung mga ganyang klase strategies. But you can see, andun pa rin si Viper for both sides, no, Baymax, no? Talagang very, very important na nandyan siya. And in terms of the lineup that you said a while ago, kung anong dalawang importante, Star Pyxis actually made that happen, no? Going in with a Viper and a Sage as well. Now, tignan natin if that's going to be valuable or that's going to be utilized quite efficiently with that kind of lineup. And nakita mo naman, yung pinili ng Aurorus Elite, the last picks were KO and if I remember correctly, Chamber.
Chamber, yes.
So, KO and Chamber. So, that's going to be, KO, very, very good blinder, no? Parang pwede mo kagad magamit yung flashbang niya kagad very, very carefully as well. You can bounce stuff right off the corners to get those quick picks, if I say so myself. No? Pero ako mismo yung grenade niya, medyo underutilized para sa akin. Parang minsan hindi ko na ginagamit yung credits ko for that, especially since it has a low, how you say this, low bounce and low damage initially, no? Parang low duration, no? Pero it's very important kung kaya mo i-line up yon kung nakapag-plant ka na, kasi makakapag-prolong ka rin ng pag-plant mo. And of course, sa tingin mo, sa lineup naman ng Star Pyxis, anong sa tingin mo magiging advantage nila in attacking or defending?
Actually, with their current lineup, I'd say na they have the advantage when they're defending. Kasi nakita natin, they have 2 Sentinels. And alam naman natin yung prowess most of the time ng Sentinels are when they're defending, diba? Especially at Sage and a Chamber. Now, it's not gonna be a problem for them actually, no? To guard off yung ating kitchen kasi pwede nilang iwanan yung camera, tapos yung Sage would just wall off the entry points of sites.
Nagsimula na pala kaagad, no? Yun na po, ito naman si Raven and Johannes getting another kill right there, taking out the Viper, and now it's gonna be a 3v5 situation. Tatlo na lang po nag-defend. G10 already planting. Tatsilog peeking in, coming from the heaven, gets to take out Johannes, the one who took out 2 of his teammates. And now, kita mo, may tatlong nasa ilalim, 2 in hell, and no, Zums is not going to be peeking into a kill. That knife is not going to not to get some info. Maybe takes out another one, and that's going to be 3 for the Star Pyxis with an aggressive push right there.
Now, this is what I'm talking about nung sinabi natin na napaka-importante ng Sage. With the attack pattern na ginawa ng Pyxis, right after they planted the spike, na wall off agad ni Sage, di ba? Yung main, or one of the entry points dito sa A site, preventing the retake na gusto sanang bitawan ng Aurorus Elite. Then, nakita natin ngayon yung Chamber with the flank coming in from maybe as he secures 2 kill, making sure that they win that round number 1. They have the upper hand ngayon in terms of eco. They might have Spectres on their arsenals. They could easily take B site if they want to.
Tama, no? And nakita mo, kung pwede, tingnan nga kung i-push kagad nila yung B-side. Recon Bolt is gonna be used right there. mukhang wala silang nakita at walang tinamaan. Now, using the Spectres as well, the top box of the B site is now going to be occupied. Tatsilog is going to be pulling back as well, peeking in to the box. Makita niya na sa taas ng box yun. And Shorty, Johannes gets taken out with a Shorty right there. She A10 also takes out Victorious, and that's gonna be a plant right there. Nagtayo siya ng ice wall, pero masisira kagad. Now, na-disconnect si Raven, pero syempre, tignan natin kung paano makakabalik siya mamaya. Peeking in to the yellow box. Nakita mo, maybe takes out Raven while Tatsilog. Nakita natin, naka-wallbang niya si Zums. It's gonna be 3v3 right now, Baymax.
And look at this. Wala si Raven na takedown siya, pero the rest of the members are still here. The problem is Sunny or Senny is the one left against a long-range battle with the Spectre using that short is gonna be a problem for him kasi nandito na sa kanyang likuran si Shia 10 with the ghost on his hand, but maybe, just maybe, hindi muna makukuha ng Aurorus Elite yung ating second round of Star Pyxis. Talaga namang minaximize nila yung prowess na meron yung Spectres against that pistol round na meron ng Aurorus Elite. Nakita natin, no?
Grabe.
Ginawa nila yung sinabi mong attack pattern, Sir Excelsior. The 3-2. Tatlo sa trip sa main ng B, dalawa sa middle.
Oo nga, parang 'di ba ang ganda kasi ng strategy na 'yun eh. Basta may dalawa sa mid, pag may namatay isa, make sure na may refrag ka, trade ka agad. Yung tatlo dun sa main para makapag-gumamit ng utilities para sa sa snowman, tapos gumamit ng ice wall ka agad para makapag-plant. That's going to be the maximum utility usage para sa Star Pyxis ngayon. Especially, as you said, di ba, tingnan mo nga, yung paggamit ng Sage and ng Viper are very, very well utilized, di ba, Baymax?
And ngayon, it is proven no, na nahihirapan sa defending side ang Aurorus Elite against the members of Star Pyxis. And ang ganda nung attacking pattern talaga nila. Sobrang linis na just like how we seen Aurorus Elite play on their own map before, this is the map of Star Pyxis. So mas malinis, no? mas plakado yung kanilang mga galaw this time.
Plakadong-plakado, no? And now, going in to the next match. Now, we can see Star Pyxis is going to get some get picked one by one with the flank as well, and that's going to be a flawless round coming in from Aurorus Elite. Di natin nakita yung part ng match na yun, but of course, mukhang magka-comeback si Aurorus Elite in the defense right there. Mukhang naging aggressive na naman sila sa defense nila as they did in Haven. No, that's where they shown. Diba?
Pwedeng
Max?
Yes, pwedeng yun yung strong point nila no as a team, yung aggressiveness nila even when defending. And napansin ko lang, that was an SMG battle again against Rifles na hawak ng Aurorus Elite. And of course, we could easily expect the Rifles to win that battle. And there you go, Aurorus Elite secured that round. And right now, let's see how they're gonna hold off on to B side as they play the utilities this early. Ang aga.
Oo nga, maagang paggamit ng utilities. And mukhang naging aggressive na naman ang Aurorus Elite. There's gonna be a peak right there between She at 10 and Tatsilog. Nako, medyo dance sila sa corner. Alam nila meron eh. Makikita niya. Ito na po. Ay, wala. Nakita niya. Umatras. At CA10 takes out 2 with those peaks. And this is gonna be 3v4. Aurorus Elite down 1 against Star Pyxis and gets to even it out with that takedown from Victorious. And that's gonna be a Viper Spit already going to be activated at the B side. Nako, medyo na may nag-dash. May narinig sila. And Silent is going to be doing some spray and pray coming in from Silent from the Snowman. She at 10 going with the corner. Gumamit ng Owl Drone. Wala siya nakikita. Nako, medyo nasayang yung Owl Drone na yan. But that's gonna be important info with Johannes taking out 2. Nako, is this gonna be enough? Nako, medyo nabablock ang kanyang diffuse. But Silent takes out another one. 2v1. Oh, that's gonna be an attacker's win with the Star Pyxis. Ang ganda ng gamit ng utility. And of course, with that block of the site, di ba, na poison mo siya, hindi ka makakatapak doon para mag-diffuse kahit na alam mo na walang tao na titira doon sa mismong site, di ba, Baymax?
Hindi siya makapag fake diffuse against two members of Star Pyxis, especially with that Viper Spit and 1 HP. Kapag nagkamali ka ng tapak doon sa toxin na meron ng isang Viper, matatalo talaga kayo. And A really nice play coming from Star Pyxis as well is nung narinig nila nag-owl draw na yung enemy Sova, lumabas sila dun sa Viper's pit, not giving information to get the enemy team. And speaking of info, Johannes gathers some info here, uses his ultimate, but sadly, the rest of it won't connect against Raven as the rest of the team goes on to A to try and defend. But sadly, here's the problem. May lurker ang side ng Star Pyxis.
Oo nga, kahit na may lurker dyan, oh, nagsalisihan yung dalawang chamber lurkers natin. At nakikita mo si Raven always trying to peek into the nest as well. And she attempts trying to peek right there into the side. Wala pa sila nakikita. No, talk screen is already up, blocking in from the mid side. And makikita na sila doon sa corner. Oh, nagkasali-sisi na naman. And flashbang is gonna be used. Nobody's gonna be blinded as well. Ito, magkukuha na naman ng info si Seni, and Recon Bolt is not going to be showing anyone. And Raven with a quick takedown of Zums with that headshot as well. Peeking in right into the smoke. Wala na siya nakita. Of course, another Recon Bolt is going to be destroyed. Magkakasalisihan dito si Tatsilog at ang Sova, and they are already rotating into the B side. Isa na lang po natitira from the mid. And yung dalawang chamber, tingnan natin kung maglalaban yung dalawa, you know?
Uy, Tatsilog. He knows that there's someone in the corner. He's gonna try and peek. Shoots him. Maybe he's down. Pero ngayon, 2 versus 5 ang ating matutunghayan sa Excel Source and the viewers. The rest of them are gonna try and run back. She at 10 has lineups. He's just buying some time. Ito yung problema. May recon si or silent. Are they gonna be seen though? There's the defuse. It's already on the half. They have been seen. She at 10 has been taken down by Raven. And ngayon, wala na silang magagawa pa. Johannes secures silent, but Raven goes off with a trade for the 2-3 standing in favor still ng Star Pyxis.
Oh my. Naglagay ng molly, no, yung Viper ng Star Pyxis, pero it's not gonna be enough as well. Medyo nagkamali ng positioning as well doon. Pero nakita mo, numbers disadvantage na sila, especially with the 2v4 situation right near the end of the match. Ang ganda rin ng paggamit ng Recon Bolt as well to get some more info on where Star Pyxis is. Now, we're gonna be seeing a possible push right here into the B side yet again. Na isa lang po naglo-lurk coming in from the Star Pyxis. Makikita sila doon sa mid. Oh, umatras. At papunta na naman sa B side as well. Now, Aldron is going to see there's going to be someone right there. Raven takes out the Star Pyxis Viper. And now, makita mo, alam mo na may tour de force na. So, medyo ingat na sila sa my corners. And maybe, mukhang wala siya nakikita doon. Okay, syempre, wala silang info na ngayon eh. Alam na nila na merong people or merong mga Aurorus Elite agents dito sa B side. Ayan, peeking in! And Johannes takes out a victorious Baymax.
That was a clean headshot using that Sheriff. But the problem here is, nahihirapan sila ngayon to entry the site dahil wala na silang smoke or controller to guard off kung sino man yung gustong mag-plant sa kanilang side. Though there's still a lot of time left para makapasok sila dito. Or silent, still no recon bolt or recon dart na matutunghayan galing sa kanya. There's gonna be a face-off here. Zums already low on HP as well as the enemy Sova. Aurorus Elite forgot that Raven is actually lurking as he secures 2 members of Star Pyxis, pero nandiyan si Prodigy para bawiin ang kills. Johannes is down as well. Now it is just Prodigy as Tatsilog secures the round for now at 3-3 standing.
Yan, si Tatsilog mukhang nag-breakfast na to, getting that last kill as well para ma-even out ang match nila, no? So makikita mo na mukhang naggagas na po ang Aurorus Elite with their defense. And of course, Star Pyxis used to have a stronger and even faster push. Medyo na pull back na sila, no? Malakas ang stopping power ng Aurorus Elite ngayon sa kanilang defense, Baymax.
Yes, and well, would you call it the defense kung ganyan sila ka-agresibo sa Excelsior? Pero ngayon, that's a Viper Pit committed onto A, just slowing down the push of Aurorus Elite. Maganda yung strategy no, na pinapakita nila rito. Star Pyxis though already down by 1. Na-secure na kagad ang isa nilang member. Aurorus Elite, once again, is in control of this match.
Oo nga, and tingnan mo, gumamit ka ng shock dart kagad, no? Going into the corner as well. She at 10 is going to try and peek into the tunnel or in mid as well. Mukhang maghihintay lang siya dyan. Titignan niya kung merong magpupush kasi alam niyang aggressive yung Aurorus Elite ngayon. And now, of course, Johannes is going to be peeking into Tube. Mukhang wala siyang makikita. Ayun na, ulo! Boom! Tinamaan si Silent. And now, Altatsilog, alam niyang may nagpo-push dyan sa mid. And he knows he might see some guys right there and takes out one more and teleports out. And alam niya, meron nagpo-push doon sa My Pipes at nasa kitchen. Gets taken out from the corner by Prodigy. And there's go. A grenade is gonna be used right in mid. And
30
Raven
seconds left.
gets a headshot to Shia 10. 2v2 na po tayo. And they're going to be trying to push in to the B side and plant as well in
Spike
the
planted.
snowman area. Nako, yun na po. Makikita na sila sa snowman sa likod. Oh! Now! Prodigy takes out Raven. 2v1, big diffuse. Blind shots. Wala nakikita. Towards the smoke. And that's a good crossfire. As you can see, Star Pyxis is going to get that 4-3 win.
Grabe, Prodigy with those skills. Every time that he picked, he is the one winning those battles. No, medyo confident siya on how, on and where the enemy will position themselves when it comes to those corners. Dito natin masasabi na talagang pinag-practice nila maigi etong icebox as they read the movements of Aurorus Elite. Yes, sobrang dikit ng laban natin, Sir Excelsior, pero kita naman natin, no, based on their movements alone, na lamang ang Star Pyxis dito. And right now, going in to the 8th round, hindi magiging ganon ka-agresibo yung galaw ng Aurorus Elite as they just try and hold off A site.
Oo nga, nakapag-owl drone siya, nakita niya na meron nag-iisa doon sa pipes and si Raven ay kitang-kita and of course, they already rotated in. Makikita mo sa may lurking position, dalawang chamber ang maglalaban as well. Going in with the knives out, wala siya tinamaan. Zums is going to be going in with just 2 knives left and let's see if he's going to be taking out one and maybe goes in with a wall bang and Johannes takes out another one. This Star Pyxis is going to go in to the side. Makikita mo na sa taas ng side doon sa may Raptors. Ang natitira na lang si KO which has no kills as of the moment. Hunter's Fury is going to get some more info and some kills as well. Oh, may tinamaan na isa. Dalawa yan. Nakill na po siya ng isa. Hunter's Fury gets to take out another one. Baymax.
Shia Tendo is still here. Oh, to kill another member of the enemy team, Aurorus Elite. 1 versus 3. Silent versus Johannes. Sova and Johannes comes up top. Dito, better Sova wins, sabi ng Star Pyxis as they secure another round for their team. That Hunter's Fury actually was really clean. Even though hindi niya na alam kung saan yung tatakbuhan nung ni Prodigy, nag-connect pa rin yung pangatlong hit niya against Star Pyxis. Though sadly, that's not gonna be enough to secure that round as he falls down on that last battle.
Oh nga, grabe no. Yung Star Pyxis is actually really good in this round. Nakita mo, medyo aggressive sila. They got their info quite quickly. Nakita kagad sa pipes doon si Raven. Getting some early kills as well. Nakita mo, nagkaroon ng chamber versus chamber lurk rin doon, which is also important para ma-take down mo kagad yung naglo-lurk. Pero medyo risky rin yun kasi you're just the only one right there. If you're that confident, that's gonna be paying out a lot. But now, mukhang may tactical post tayo, no? Siyempre, gusto nilang makakita na baka ma-flip natin to. Pabagalan natin yung kanilang snowball kasi medyo nahihirapan na yung Aurorus Elite ngayon because they're so close to possibly getting this semifinals win with just already one win coming in from the previous round. Again, as we have said in the start of our conversation, di ba, Baymax, posible na baka maging 2-1 ito kung tuloy-tuloy ang performance ng Star Pyxis.
Yes, 'di ba? Mukhang dito natin natutunghayan no kung naging download game nga ba yung game number 1 against the members of Aurorus Elite. And right now, they are gonna try and attack B once again, slowly making sure no na makiklear nila yung corner using this owl drone by Joe Honest. They won't see anyone at all pero nandito pa yung recon to follow through. Ito yung maganda sa isang Sova, no? Ang bilis niyang makapag-clear ng site using his utilities. This is a judge though This is a deadly defending Viper para sa side ng Aurorus Elite, whilst the rest of the members are Star Pyxis still trying to read where the enemies are. They aren't, wala pa sila nakikita, no? They aren't locating anyone at all. There goes the Hunter's Fury. Nako, nagkamali ng pick against that judge, but she at 10 is gonna come on top of that Viper battle. Spike has already been planted. Unti-unting umaabante ang mga members ng Aurorus Elite. Here comes Raven, just using a Sheriff. Kanyang kamay against the rifles of the enemy team. Si Prodigy makakuha na naman ng isa, pero may pagpasok palaban sa dalawa. Nako, kakayanin niya ba? He is trying to pick as well. Prodigy is gonna try to chase off the corner, pero si Senny nandyan para bumawi, but she attend with the 3K on this round to make sure na sila pa rin ang magwawagi.
Mga waging-waging nga ang Star Pyxis doon, no? Ang ganda ng kanilang lineups, and even with the slow play as well, getting some more info before they start pushing in. Mukhang dehado nga si Silent doon sa may yellow box kanina. Of course, di ba nakita mo, siya lang yung nag-iisa doon, and he gets easily taken down as well. And very good judge play for that portion of the match as well. Nakita mo, yung push nila, dahan-dahan, they really wanted to get some more info before they started to get the push and get those advantageous skills as well. Now, going into this next match, they're trying to push into the A side. Ang lurker lang natin ay yung dalawang chamber. Mukhang 1v1 na naman sila doon, no? Pero now, di ba? 1v1 eh. Gusto-gusto talaga nila eh. It's spy versus spy ang nangyayari ngayon eh, Baymax.
Pero mukhang matutunghayan or makikita, no, actually, ang isa sa mga membro, but Zums been taken down by Viatorius. Star Pyxis, wala na silang duelist to entry, but still, that's not gonna be a problem. There's still Prodigy who takes down enemies one by one as we've seen earlier, pero ngayon, Viatorius battle against Johannes. Back away muna yung Viper ng Aurorus Elite, but Star Pyxis already down to 3. Wala na rin yung kanilang chamber, slowly pushing through his own smoke. Viatorius gonna check the corner. He's gonna check up top, but sadly meron sa likod niya. Our Silent though is down. Raven secures Johannes with a headshot. There's only one left, and Raven goes in for the one more headshot for the 4-6 standing.
Okay, ka-close out ba ng Aurorus Elite yung lead ng Star Pyxis? No, 2 more rounds before we get into a switch round. Now, of course, makikita mo, full buy na po ang Aurorus Elite, no? Makikita mo, parang medyo hindi yata magbibili ng armor sa Tatsulo, hindi daw niya kailangan kasi syempre, he's gonna be probably just, how do you say this, just lurking, no? And now, going with the full buy as well, Star Pyxis, going with those ARs. And now, makikita mo, mukhang mag-slow push sila ulit. They're going to try some more info, but I'm seeing more of a commitment going into the A side, putting in an out drone and getting that dart into the chamber right there. Well, I see, bumaba naman siya, or that Sova is gonna go down from that nest, and Silent is going to be, alam mo ba, Baymax, na sobrang pwede kang i-wallbang dyan eh. Pwede ka lang i-spray and pray lang ng kalaban mo eh. And that's what happens. That's another wallbang. Di ba? Saktong-sakto.
Kakasabi lang ni Sir Excelsior, and we've seen already a wallbang kill coming from Star Pyxis, but Seni on the other side of the map. Nakuha niya na yung lurker. They won't have a problem. Viatorius wins the battle against Johannes. Still, 52 seconds or on our timer. Marami pang oras para mag-isip ng panibagong plano ang Star Pyxis dito. This is a 3v3 moment. Pero ito ang kailangan nilang kaharapin, is that dalawa tong makakasalubong nila, pwede silang umikot sa B because there's just a single person there. There's still a lot of time, pero mukhang mas gusto na nilang i-commit onto A site.
Oo nga.
30 seconds
Look
left.
at them committing to the A side. And mag-wall na yan just to block off. And Raven gets surprise kills from the top. And of course, another kill coming in from Viatorius taking out Prodigy. It's gonna be a 2v1 situation. Makikita mo si Zums kung paano siya didiscard dito. Going in with a smoke. Only a few more seconds before the time runs out into the plant. 10 seconds left. Subukan niyang i-force yung plant. And now, yan yung sinasabi ko. Di ba? Lang yung use niya eh. Doon lang sa site. Di ba? Doon ka lang mag-grenade. Otherwise, walang kwenta yan para sa akin.
Mahirap kasi actually talaga siyang gamitin eh. No? Pero when the time comes sa ganito na sinusubukan mag-flash ang kalaban by planting the spike, it is very useful. As yung range niya kasi, di ba? Mas malaki na, mas maliit compared dati, yes. Pero the damage is higher and now it can go through walls, which is utilized by this KO or Seni from the last round. Grabe, that was a close plant though. Good play para kay Zums dito. He is on the down or on the lower part of the scoreboard para sa kanilang side this time.
Oo nga eh. No, parang okay naman. That's a good play just to get your wins, of course. And of course, now Shia then is going to be trying to see if there are some agents right there and mid. And now Aldron is going to be used. Of course, they got their orb for the Tour de Force. Tour de Force is already online. Maybe it's going to be crucial right here to peek into the snowman. Alam niyang may kalaban yan, most likely with those pre-fires as well. And a drone is going to be used. Nako, laking distraction yan and laking info gatherer yan. And Tatsilog is going to be using the up. He's going to be peeking in to the yellow box, but it's not going to be taking out one because of that top screen. And makikita mo naman, blind shots na lang po ang ginagawa niya. Johannes is going to be also peeking, and there's the Viper's Pit is going to be used. And look at that. Some takes out Raven after using the knives as well. And you can see Johannes trying to peek into the kitchen or into the mid. Gets taken out by Aurorus. Another Viper's Pit. So ito na, 2v2 na Viper's Pit. No? Parang 3v2 situation na natitira ngayon. Baymax.
Pero nakalamang ngayon ng Aurorus Elite as their Viper is the one remaining on the field with the Viper's Pit. Hindi makapasok ngayon si Zump inside this. The spray is there, but Tatsilog from the corner secures a 4K against Zump, securing that 6-6 score. Pagpasok netong ating second half, Sir Excelsior, hindi natin in-expect na mababawi pa ng Aurorus Elite yung momentum na meron kanina, ang Star Pyxis.
Oo nga. And makikita mo, yun yung value ng tactical pass na, di ba? Tactical pause pala, tactical pause. Kasi nakikita mo, yung meron silang momentum eh. Napatigil mo na, tapos mag-re-evaluate kayo ng strategy nga. And what happened is Aurorus Elite just went in and closed the gap into a 6-6. No? So parang makikita mo, at this point, di ba, aggressive play sila madalas, that this is going to be useful, especially in the attacking position. Now, let's see if they're going to be using that aggression into conversions of W's here in the attacking position for Aurorus Elite.
Yes, and now let's see kung paano i-handle ng Star Pyxis yung defending side natin, especially having the Sage and the Chamber on their side both. But this time, wow, they are gonna try and play aggressive as well. She attends secures Tatsilog already dito sa may mid. But Viatorius gonna try and pick. There's already a wall being thrown here. Destroys one part of the wall, pero walang aggressiveness na makikita from the rest of the members. Prodigy though, slowly but surely, gonna back away to his own teammate. Wala pang rush moment na makikita galing sa magkabilang team when it comes to attacking. Talagang buy time lang kung buy time. Pero if you look at B-site as well, no, andito at nakapasok na rin already yung ating KO na hindi na mamalaya ng chamber ng Star Pyxis.
Oo nga, no? Parang medyo mahirap yung mga ganyang strategy. Pero of course, tingnan mo, they're going to get some tries, some picks with Sally taking out maybe right there at Snowman. Now, mukhang mag-iikot na naman yung Aurorus Elite going in. Oh, nakita mo, nag-umikot sila sa B-site, naramdaman ng Star Pyxis, napupunta na sila sa B-site. Merong isang nag-lurk doon na KO coming in. And of course, Raven. Oh, wow, what a takedown with Johannes. She had 10. Takes out Seni while Victorious gets a refrag with Shia 10. But of course, Zums, being a very, very good play right there, gets to take out as well. Prodigy and Elite from Star Pyxis are going to take down. Oh my gosh. Silent with that double kill and that win for Aurorus Elite just with that classic.
That was a good recon arrow as well, no? Para malaman niya kung papalapit na nga ba yung ating Sage coming from the side of Star Pyxis. And right after that, he secured the kill with a headshot and a body shot against this Sage. Plus, the problem for Star Pyxis there was pulado na rin si Zums. He's already on low HP. Pinaka-chance niya na lang sana is to one-tap this Sova. But sadly, mas mabilis syempre ang fire rate ng isang Classic compared sa isang Sheriff. And yun yung na-maximize ng Sova ng Aurorus Elite, thus winning the game number 1. But right now, look at this, Zums going really aggressive with his trusty Marshall. Pero Tatsilog one taps with the Sheriff. Now A side is open. It is just the Sova alone defending this one. Tries to call him his teammates. Here comes the Sage. The rest of the members of Aurorus Elite is already here. Tox screens is up. Wala pang nakakapasok na defenders. Nahihirapan silang mag-retake. Each and every corner has already been cleared by the members of Aurorus Elite. Johannes using his classic. Gonna try and trade off against the enemy team who has rifles, by the way. Naka-vandal. Naka-vandal yung Viper na si Aurorus, and he secures she at 10 as well as si Maybe with a headshot, and Silent goes into another one tap against Johannes. Sage is the only one left, and Aurorus goes in for the 3K.
Grabe yung performance ni Aurorus doon, no? Nakaka-takedown siya ng mga tatlo sa kanyang attacking position, and especially with the use of an AR, a Vandal. Ang gandang advantage ng firepower ng Aurorus Elite na yun. And now, of course, during this next round, we are seeing Star Pyxis buy out all their ARs. Of course, especially, ang problema nga lang kay Zams, hindi siya nagiging full buy na rin, of course, with the armor as well. Now, we are going to be seeing some kind of half buy from Aurorus Elite. Siyempre, hindi na sila bibili. Meron silang working weapons na so hindi na bibili. And Zams takes out Raven with that 1v1 situation. And now, of course, our Tatsilog is going to be peeking right there into mid. Alam niyang meron nangyayari. May nangyayari na dyan. At nag-peek nga, at nag-cross na nga. Oh! I think may tinamaan nga siyang isa, pero it's not gonna be a headshot. And he's gonna be healing as well. Alam niya may dalawa dyan. Nagka-crouch yung dalawa. Dahan-dahan. Muntikan na. Wala pa rin. Naku, medyo delikado to, no? Kung alam mo may ganyan na, pwede nang umikot yung mga kasama mo at sila na yung mag-take ng kills. Kasi alam na nila yung position No, and now, of course, hindi yun yung nangyari. Naka-takedown si Navy, so it's gonna be 2v5. Yung defending team is already on the advantage at na-stuck sila doon sa attacking portion ng map na to. Baymax?
Medyo hindi naging maganda para sa side ng Aurorus Elite yung ganong klase ng play. Mas naging effective, if you remember, Sir Excelsior, na yung naging play nila from the previous round is much cleaner than this one. But right now, they do have the Viper Pit para makalamang on this time round. Throws in the top 10 screen as well. There's still no spike being planted. Just buying some time and locating the enemy team 1 versus 4. Here comes Johannes, though, to secure Aurorus. And that's a good punishment for that kind of play by Star Pyxis. At least, napigilan nila yung momentum na nagbe-build up sa side ng Aurorus Elite. Once again, they are back on track on this match.
Parang napigilan yung 2 straight wins ng Aurorus Elite during that round. And hindi lang 2 straight wins yun. Total of 5 straight wins ang nangyari mula sa Aurorus Elite. So that's basically a win streak. And mukhang tama ka nga, no? Hindi effective sa kanila na parang babagal-bagal yung strategy sa Aurorus Elite. Gusto nila, mas maganda sa kanila, tuloy-tuloy lang. Parang it's going to be a kind of a bomb rush, but of course, a tactical bomb rush coming from Aurorus Elite and getting that kill straight from the get-go. Samson's taken out with a headshot, and coming in from the top of the yellow box, Raven gets a good vantage point, getting a kill into she at 10, and now Raven gets another one against Prodigy. Medyo napigilan na ang defense. Of course, another one coming in from the flank. So it's gonna be a 5v1. Si Maybe ang natitira na lang dun sa kitchen and gets a last headshot. Silent closing out that match with a 9-7.
Now, this is what I'm talking about. Look at that tactical push na ginawa nila onto B site. No one has been taken down. They secured the round cleanly against the members of Star Pyxis, diba? Dito, that just proves, Sir Excelsior, no, na mas effective yung mga rush attack na ginagawa nila compared to that slow push na ibinalak nilang gawin kanina. And I do think na this time na-realize na nila na yung mga ganong klase ng sitwasyon kailangan nilang ma-maximize para ma-secure yung ating grand final slot. Kasi isang panalo na lang din yung kailangan nila.
Oo nga, man. Pero kailangan nila mag-watch out pa rin dun sa top ng yellow box kasi dun sila nadadali And now it's gonna be an amazing push right there coming in from Raven, of course, and she gets to refract. Oh, yun, nakatama na naman siya. Swerte sa grenade to si Senia, and look at that, walang tinamaan dun sa Kutsilyo and Prodigy, and of course, Johannes gets to take out 2 Aurorus Elite members. and agents as well. Aldron is gonna try and see where they are while Zums is with the knives out, peeking in to the yellow box. Makikita niya dyan kung kaya pa niya maka-take down ng isa. Johannes will be doing an important recon bolt para ma-reveal ang mga kalaban dyan. Nakita mo, nag-pick sila. And look at that! Wala! It's not gonna be enough. Kulang sa kutsilyo, hindi nahasa. And there's going to be another ice wall. Sen gets a double kill with double headshots. It's gonna be a 2v1. Star Pyxis is in danger. Ang titira na lang niya ay Bucky. So no chance for a long-range
30
fight right there. It's
seconds
gonna be a corner play. So let's see if they're going to be able to plant right there. Yan, fake plant na po. Dahan-dahan lang niya. Medyo mahirap yan. Okay, yan na po. Peeking in. And there you go. That's gonna be a good trade with the Bucky from Zums. And of course, Aurorus Elite is going to get that win coming in from the last hit from Silent.
Good tactical play actually coming from Silence or Excelsior, no, where he come up on top na hindi in-expect ngayon syempre dito ni Zums na dun siya manggagaling. With just the Bucky on his hands, he's forced to fight into a close matchup. And with that not knowing kung nasaan, syempre, yung enemy Sova, nakuha na naman ng Aurorus Elite yung laban natin. Though this time, this is a good arsenal na nakikita ko for the side of Star Pyxis, especially this Jet Zums having an operator. So we can easily expect him to go on top of that pillar on A site wherein wala nga lang siyang makukuha. Meron!
Oh, nakapick siya ng isa. Oh, meron refrag coming in from Raven. Tinamaan ng kutsilyo ang kanyang sniper rifle. And of course, ayun na naman, wallbang, huwag kang magkakamali na natitira ka dyan. And of course, going in to the top screen, tignan natin kung makakaisa na naman si Raven, planting into the side, Victorious. There you go, Spike has been planted. Tatsilog, meron din siyang off. That's to take out maybe. Mukhang patayin ng mga ano dito, doppelganger dito, Baymax, no? And now, another one from the peak. And there you go, Raven whipping with those knives, and Prodigy gets to get a takedown right there. Oh, itahalf pa niya. Baymax, kulang yun. Diabot. And look at that. Very successful position of the plant right there, giving Tatsilog the vantage point to take out all those who try to defuse.
Grabe naman yung attack pattern na meron dito or yung attack style na binibitawan ng Aurorus Elite kung saan walang takot na nag-entry yung ating Jet, no? Ang bilis niyang nagkaroon ng refrag, no? Nasabi mo nga kanina, right after Zum secured the kill with that operator, nandun kagad syempre si Raven with a refrag using the knives, and now 11-7 standing. There's a lot of pressure going on the side of Star Pyxis, especially right now that they don't have enough eco to hold this one against an enemy team that's full of rifle and has an operator, by the way, which is yung ating Chamber. And now here comes Raven once again, dashes on site, tries to locate the enemy team. Nakuha si Prodigy on mid using the Hunter's ultimate. And now he's gonna try and rush. Johannes is down. Gonna see the rest of the members. Takes down She at 10 as well, but Zums is also there for the refrag. Takes down Raven. Shock Dart won't hit onto anyone. 2v4 moment is here. Maybe one taps the enemy Viper. Silent is on top as well. He's gonna try and jump. Secures Zums, but maybe he's also there. 2v1 situation. May ultimate pa si Maybe dito. Magsasacrifice ba siya ng ultimate or would he sting up with this sheriff on his hand? But I do think nakapulot na siya ng rifle sa kanyang hands. Tatsilog though using this operator, hindi nagko-connect yung mga tira niya against the enemy chamber. There's no time left. Tumatalon-talon na lang si Senny. Pero nga, wala nang oras ang Star Pyxis to defuse the spike as Aurorus Elite secures that second to the last round, if ever, against Star Pyxis.
Grabe yung Star Pyxis. Sobrang lakas ng pressure ngayon. Imagine nyo, ito talaga yung match point ng match point. Kasi imagine mo, pag nanalo na yung Aurorus Elite sa match na to, sila yung makakuha ng spot to the Grand Finals. So imagine mo, kung gaano kalaki yung pressure. They went out with 13-6 over at the previous map. Now they're already a possible 13-7 if Aurorus Elite continues with this snowball, Baymax.
Well, this round makikita natin, they have the rifles. In the previous round, they have just sheriffs eh. So medyo mahirap talagang depensahan yung atake na ginawa ng Aurorus Elite. But now that they have their rifle, there's trusty ARs on their hands, pwede na nilang depensahan. Ito na yung Hunter ultimate ng Sova, ng Star Pyxis. It won't hit any of the members though, except for the enemy chamber. Naku, nag-up-the-jab natin. Now he knows ang easy baby, pero nag-whiff yung ultimate ng chamber natin. Prodigy is there. Oh, Silent goes in for the refrag. Johannes, tinanggal na syempre yung kanyang drone as the Viper Pit is there. Hindi niya makakuha kung nasan si Silent, pero Silent hindi rin nakita kung nasan si Chiaten. But for Seni, once again with the refrag, it's a 2v3 moment. Aurorus Elite has the upper hand on this battle. Nandyan yung Viper Pit. He's holding the corner. Viatorius gonna try and pick from the backside. Hindi alam nila si Athena nandun na sa likod nila. Yung Viper ng kabilang team. Zum's gonna try and look back. Pero huli na ang lahat as Viatorius is there and Seni as well to secure the spot on our grand finals. Aurorus Elite wins the first semifinals.
Grabe, no? Grabe ang performance ng Aurorus Elite. When they started putting the gas on, they really went with it and accelerated to the top, no? Getting that 13-7 win. Kanina 13-6, ngayon 13-7. Binigyan naman na ng isang extra win yung yung kanilang kalaban, no? Para medyo medyo mayroong konsuelo. But Star Pyxis already did a good performance during the first part of the match, pero they lagged behind during the last part of the match. And alam mo kung saan nagbago yun? It was that tactical pause. Yun. Parang, okay, let's regroup and let's continue and winning this remaining rounds and continue it towards the attacking rounds. Yun talaga importante doon kasi that's where they shine. No? Aurorus Elite went in with a 2-0. Yung expectation natin 2-1, sinira nila yon. Ganun sila kagaling, di ba, Baymax?
Talagang nailatag nila ng pinong-pino yung kanilang mga plano dito. But still, GG well played pa rin naman sa Star Pyxis. Napakaganda pa rin nung performance na kanilang ipinakita. And now, speaking of pinakita, ipapakita naman natin ngayon, syempre, yung schedule natin for the second semi-finals. Syempre, it's Looters Club versus Scarty Evo. And waiting dun sa ating grand final slot, syempre, yung Aurorus Elite.
So yun nga, meron ng slot yung Aurorus Elite and they're going to be fighting whoever is going to be winning between Looters Club and Carti Evo. So now, of course, amazing yung win na ginawa ng Aurorus Elite during the first part of the match. Now, of course, papahinga na sila ngayon. If they want to get some more download, yung sinabi mo kanina, i-download nila. Ngayon, papanoorin nila yan. Kung sino yung laban ni Looters Club versus Carti Evo. That's the advantage of getting in first. Makikita mo kung paano yung style. Of course, Looters Club and Carti Evo already probably watched the match of Star Pyxis versus Aurorus Elite. So they're going to get some info as well from that match on how they play. Now that kind of steamrolling style ng Aurorus Elite has a kind of merit, no? Na sobrang bilis nila. Ang problem lang nila if they go in too fast and mas maganda yung 1v1s ng mga magiging kalaban nila, dun sila pwede mag-fall. So tignan natin kung mamamaximize ng kung sino mang mananalo sa susunod na semifinals, di ba, Baymax?
Yes, and speaking of panalo, no, ang mapapanalulan lang naman, guys, ng magiging champion netong tournament natin will receive 5,000 PHP. So mabigat talaga yung nagiging laban na ating natutunghayan para dun sa ating grand prize. And yes, sang-ayon ako actually, no. Siguro ang isa rin sa mga naging kalamangan actually kanina nung side ng Aurorus PH is yung aims. They do have better aims compared to Star Pyxis. And yung strategy talaga nila Yung tulad nga sabi mo, Sir Excessor, yung pause na yan yung pinaka nagbigay sa kanila ng momentum. Feeling ko nagkaroon sila ng mabilisang pag-uusap kung paano ba nila babawiin yung momentum na nakuha sa kanila nung Star Pyxis. And right after nila mapag-usapan yun, doon na, bumulusok na sila. No? Parang rocket ship against Star Pyxis.
Grabe, no? Rocket ship, no? Parang papunta sa Aurora Borealis yung ating team na yan, yung Aurorus Elite. And of course, ito na guys, we're going to be taking a short break. Sa mga hindi pa kumakain dyan, you take your lunch. And when we come back at 1 p.m., ito na po ang susunod na matchup natin. No? Ang susunod na matchup natin, again, is going to be Looters Club versus Carti VO. We'll be back. Excelsior PH and Baymax are your caster for the NGP. We'll be back soon. Stay right here, guys.